Parts of speech is that part of grammar that helps us to communicate effectively. So parts of speech make sentence colorful. So on today's video, we're going to be looking at these 8 parts of speech, how they add color, how they make English interesting, how they make communication effective. All right, so let's dive straight into it. As we all know, or if you don't know, there are 8 parts of speech, or 9 of them, depending on which one you choose. So we have them as the noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, conjunction, interjection. The 9th one is the determiner. Okay, so if you say we have 8 parts of speech, you are right, and if you say 9, you are equally right, because English tends to revolve year round. Oftentimes we hear parts of speech, parts of speech, parts of speech, and sometimes we don't even know how to make use of this parts of speech, what it does in a sentence. So today we're going to be discussing that right here. So let's go. I have with me the noun. As we know, a noun is a name of a person, thing, place. Okay, so when we talk about a noun, it's not just a name of a person. When we talk about a noun being a name of a place, it could be a church, school, field, any place at all. And we see that a noun is the name of a thing as well, also a name of an animal. When we talk about animals like cat, lion, any animal you could name, they are all nouns. And again, we have things. Okay, chair, table, what are they? Pencil, notebook, phone, whatever that you can think of. So we see that now a noun is the name of a person, animal, place, things. Okay, here on the board I have some listed nouns. I have Alex, Mary, notebook, market, school. Okay, so a noun is the name of a person, your name is a noun, my name is a noun, and it is equally names of animals, cat, dog, sheep, lion, cow, name them. And it is equally name of things. We have chair, pencils, bottle, carton, name them. Okay, and it's equally a name of a place. You can name your village, the market, the field, the stadium, any place at all. So they all fall under the categories of noun. So when constructing a sentence, a noun is a must, a noun is a basic. Okay, if you have to speak right, a noun is a must. Okay, because while you are talking, there is every need for you to state the person you are referring to, the person you are talking about, the person you are actually discussing. Okay, so that's that. Now let's move to pronoun. As the name implies, pronoun. This pronoun is used in place of a noun. Now, for instance, I have Alex, Mary, and I want to tell you something about these people. I can't keep on using Mary, Alex, Mary, Alex, Mary, Alex. Okay, I'm going to swap it with using either she or he. All right, so that's what this pronoun does. A pronoun is there to be placed in place of a noun. Okay, it replaces a noun. A pronoun is being used to replace a noun. Okay, so if you are speaking or you are writing, for you to constantly use that name, it's going to make the sentence or the speaking looks bored. But using a pronoun to replace the constant use of a noun, that is the person's name, is going to make that sentence look more interesting and more professional. So that is what a pronoun does, right? Now let's move to the verb. Okay, a verb is an action or a doing word of a sentence. In every sentence, you must surely have a verb. If there is no verb, then you are actually speaking the wrong thing, or you are actually writing the wrong thing. Yes, this verb is a must for every sentence. We have different kinds of pronoun, we have different kinds of noun, we equally have different kinds of verb. Okay, but for today's video, we are actually working on introduction to what this things does. Then in the subsequent videos, we're going to be detailing, like we're going to be going into details of all the types, all the functions, all that we need to know that belongs to this family, right? So let's proceed. So a verb is an action word. Okay, so an action, cook is an action, cooking is an action, washing is an action, betting is an action, to open the door, to open wherever you have to open is an action. So whatsoever you do performance, okay? And a verb is equally a state, okay? A state of being, right? So we're going to look into all that in a well-detailed video, because we're going to be discussing verbs separately, pronouns separately, nouns separately, because they have other things we need to know. So I'm just introducing this for today. Okay, so a verb is that action part of the sentence that tells you what is happening, like what happened, what the person does, or if it is you, what you are actually doing in that sentence. So for instance, you want to make a sentence, you can say I am, I am cooking, okay? I am washing, I am bathing, and I go to school, I walk to school, and all that. So as you can see, the verb is there as well as a noun. These two are must for every sentence you have to construct. If you have to speak well, if you have to write well, you need these two basically, okay? Other ones are there, so I'm going to be explaining to you how they come into play. So let's see. Now I have explained this basic, this one and this one, okay? Now let's see the adverb. Now looking at the adverb works with the verb, okay? What this does is supports the verb, all right? Now I want to talk about how I performed. And the only way for me to tell you how I performed is to use a particular word that is going to tell you how I performed. So what the adverb does is to support the verb, okay? To tell you more about this verb, to give you more details about this verb, all right? Okay, you can say maybe, okay, let's say you arrive in the morning and I want to inquire if you are actually early or you came late. So I'll be like, okay, you are here this morning. When did you arrive? You say, oh, I came very early, or I came early this morning. Do you understand? So that is it. Now let's see again. I can ask you, how fast or how slow can you do something? How fast or slow can you do something? The doing there, this will come before the doing. So this will tell me, wow, I can walk very fast, I can walk very slow, okay? I walk to school slowly. That is how I did it. How did you walk to school? I walked to school slowly, or okay, I walked to school very fast, or I walked to school quickly, okay? So whatsoever it is, maybe, okay, I can say, how did you do your homework? I did my homework quickly, okay? How quickly are you to school today? I came very early, all right? As you can see in all the sentence, what this adverb does, look at them: badly, quickly, slowly, early, silently, professionally, whatsoever you could think of that has to do with the ly sound. Okay, so this is what it does. It supports the verb. Taken. Now let's move to the adjective. Now the adjective works with the noun, just like this one works with the verb, right? So the adjective always tells us more about the noun. Okay, now let's see it now. This goes this way and this goes this way, okay? So now let's see. You cannot say small wash, no. You cannot say beautiful bath, no. You cannot say big bath, no. You cannot have a big bath. You can only have a normal bath. But when I want to describe this, I can say Alex is a big boy, yeah. I can say Mary is beautiful, okay. I cannot say wash beautiful, no. I cannot say cook beautiful, no. I can only say Mary is beautiful. I can say the market is beautiful. I can say again, the market is big, the market is small. So what the adjective does is it tells more, it describes more the noun, it talks more about the noun, whereas the adverb, as the name implies, supports, it talks more, it describes the verb. Okay, so this is what these ones are. Now let's move to preposition. What this preposition does is link a noun to a word, okay? What it does is linking work. It links, okay? It links this to this, like it puts them together, it links them. Now, for instance, I say at the gym, on the table, in the room, under the chair, after me. You can see that there is a noun and this links it. Look at me, under the table, under the table, under and table. You can say at the gym, okay? So it does linking work between a noun and a word. All right, now let's look at conjunction. When you talk about conjunction, we're talking about joining. Conjunction, this is junction, and a junction it joins, okay? This is conjunction. At a particular junction, it joins two sentences. So we have but, while, and, or, when. We have others, but I just want to tell you what they look like and to show you what they look like. For instance, let me make use of this. I can say, I went to school today, but, are you getting it? I went to school today, but there was no school. Or I can say, I went to church today, but I came back. All right. I can equally say, I met the man while I was going. All right. I met my teacher while I was going. Did you see where I joined this? I met my teacher was a sentence on its own. Now, for me to tell you the remaining part of the story, I needed to use the while. Okay, why he was going, to tell you that he was going when I actually met him, right? So let's proceed. Now you can say and. Okay, I can say I got some potatoes and some watermelon, or I got some potatoes with some fresh tomatoes, right? So that's what this conjunction does. It links a sentence and a sentence to make sure you communicate that you have in mind effectively, to make sure you say everything. You cannot just say, I went to the market, I got potatoes, I got tomatoes, I got this. No, it's not sounding professional, it's not sounding put together. But when you use these conjunctions to link them, to put them together, then sound interesting, and it makes communication easy and effective. So that is what this parts of speech does, then help to make communication effective. So that is why I'm taking my time to tell you every part of this speech, what it does, how they work, or how they operate, so that by the time we start to practice our speaking, we don't get lost at any junction, right? So let's see the next one. So I have interjection. Wow, interjection is basically used to express feelings, okay? It's a kind of an exclamation term. We use it to express how we feel, okay? You can say, oh, what a day. Oh, what a beautiful damsel. You can say, wow, this is nice. Wow, I can feel it. Okay, so we use this basically to express how we feel. It is for expression, okay? And you can say, ouch, it's so painful. And we know how to do it. We do these sounds almost every day on different contexts. So that is what this part of speech entails. And if you take a very close look, you will see that every of it has a part it plays in English. Like I said, if I have to tell you how I cook, did I cook very well? Do I cook badly? Did I cook slowly? It is this adverb that will tell you more about how I do it. That is the work of adverb. Adverb tells you how you do that thing, how that person does that thing. Are you a fast learner? Do you learn quickly? Do you learn slowly? Do you work quickly? Do you work slowly? So that is what adverb does. And I said that adjective works with a noun. You can say I am beautiful, or I am ugly and she is beautiful. You see, so the adjective here tells you about the noun. Now, I normally like to throw light before I start any topic. I normally like to talk about that topic, basically to share, give a little kind of hint about it before I dive into it, because knowing or having an idea of something helps you to understand it better, okay? So as you have the idea now, there is no way I'm going to bring out any of this as a topic to discuss and you will find it difficult. Now you know what a noun is, what a pronoun is, what a verb does, the adjectives, the adverb, the preposition, the conjunction, and the interjection. As you know all their functions, it is very easy for you to understand it at any junction, anywhere you find it, right? So that is the essence of doing introduction in every of my video whenever I want to introduce a topic, okay? This basically is going to aid us to speak correctly. These are the things that makes people that you see that speak beep, 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 you know, people that speak professional English, those people that speak top tuish English. These are the things that makes those English sound the way. So when you know how to use it, when you know how to place it, then your English can actually sound like this. Am I making sense? So that is what it is for this video, and I hope you learned something from this video. Why not join the family by subscribing? Thank you for watching. See you on my next video and stay safe.